Well, the implication of not voting, it goes a long way to affect your interest as an individual. As a citizen of a country, if you don't vote, simply means that your interest is not represented in the government, and the government can decide to take any action with regards to their own interest. So, voting actually helps you to express your interest, to make your interest to be notified in government, and in the kind of representative democracy that we practice in Nigeria, we all of us can't be in government. So because we can't be in government, we appoint we elect someone to be there for us so that the person can help us to promote our own interest, and not just individual interest, but the whole sum of it is that it promotes a national interest, our collective interest. If an individual refuses to vote, you're depriving yourself of your right. That is what you're doing to yourself. You're depriving yourself of the legal rights that you have, the right to be able to choose who rules you and in what direction the person rules you. And for you not choosing, the person can lead you in any direction. So it's necessary that we actually vote. And people who don't vote also are people who basically do not have a vision of where they want their country to be. So they accept anything that comes to them. They don't have a perspective of what the economy should be, what the political arena should be like, what the society should be. So because they don't have a vision, they decide to withdraw and decide not to use their PVC basically. So because you have a mind, or you have a perception, or you have a vision, you have a goal that you want the country to achieve economically, politically, even if you don't have a goal, just buying something outside, the prices are on the high side, just basic goods, the prices are on the high side. So for you to actually be able to make inflation rate, that is what it's called, inflation rate to go down, you need to vote in a government that knows more about economy, that promotes that kind of an interest. So basically, people should vote. They should use their PVC. If you don't have a vision, look for a candidate that has a vision and follow the candidate. People vote along party lines. I understand that people vote along, because you know the person, or you're familiar, you have friendship with the person, you vote. But that is not, I don't think that is the right way to vote. You vote based on the vision that you have for your country. If it corresponds with the vision of the candidate, you then vote for such a candidate. But if you don't find a candidate whose vision is corresponding to the vision you have for your country, then there's no point voting for that candidate. People insist on voting because, okay, I'm in the same party, even if the vision of the candidate is different from the vision I have for my country. Just because you're in the same party, you just vote along that party line and hope that something comes out. But I think it's high time we stop voting along party lines, along friendship lines, family lines, but you begin to vote based on vision that people have for the country. The vision you have for your country helps you to know which party or which candidate. So it's even much better to vote along the credibility of a candidate that has a vision for the country. I know we are getting there, and it's this kind of enlightenment that is necessary for people to be able to vote accordingly to the vision people have. I mean, what is the person saying about economy? What is the person saying about politics? What's the person saying about you as a student? What is that candidate saying? Does the candidate have a plan for you as a student? You as an homeless person, does the candidate have a vision for you as a homeless person? You as a business person, what is the person saying? So we should vote based on the credibility of the candidates, not just because he's in my party, or not just because I mean there's a party discipline that is necessary for such kind of a thing to take place, but at the same time we should look at the future and the vision of the country. So if people don't vote, basically such kind of visions cannot be achieved. And if you don't have a vision for your country, it's also difficult for you to know to follow. So it's good to begin to look at the visions that you have for your country and look for the candidate that matches that vision. I'm sure everyone has a good vision for his own country, and the point why people don't even vote appropriately is because people have selfish vision. So they vote based on selfish interest, and they just look at what their immediate needs are, and that is why they can actually give you a bag of rice just to get a vote from you, because it's selfish and it's short term. But if you look at the vision and you have a long-term vision for your country, it helps you to vote appropriately, and it guides your voting pattern.